we got a problem, but I got a solution. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we are in the tiny house. We got something to do today. I've got to get my well to work without my generator running. I got my mom and my granddaughter here on the mountain. My mom will be here for 5 days. Addie's here for a month. Now, when I'm here on the mountain by myself, it's not that big of a deal. I just crank the generator up 2 times a day, charge up some stuff, and then use the well whenever the generator is actually running. But that's not going to work with other people here in the tiny house. They need to be able to go to the bathroom and stuff at night and all of that other stuff. But I got a solution. Anker SOLIX has reached out to me and sent me the Anker SOLIX F3800 portable power station. Domino, do you approve? I approve. I have worked with Anker SOLIX before. In the past, about 2 months ago, I got one of their units and absolutely love it. And this right here is going to be a game changer for me. It's going to allow me to be able to run the well and the full kitchen off this Anker SOLIX right here. We've had a ton of storms here in the last couple of months and had a couple of friends lose everything. With storm season here, I need a better power solution here in the tiny house. And Anker SOLIX with the F3800 is just what I need. Let's get it unboxed. We'll go over it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to configure this to make my life a whole lot easier. Let's get it. Now, I will tell you that this unit right here is pretty heavy, but Anker SOLIX got a solution for that. This one's got wheels, guys. Oh yeah. All right, what we got here? Looks like this is the registration pack. Let's see what we got in the box here. We got the power cable. It's going to hook up to the wall plug or your generator. And this right here is for solar panels. Now, I didn't get solar panels with this particular unit right here. I did in the past. Y'all can go back and check out the video that I did on this unit right here with solar panels and how that's going to be used. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over the different features of this thing and give you a little bit of the spec tech. Come on. And my goal is to have it sitting right here beside this area. And hopefully it'll fit nicely. I believe it will. Yes. It's gonna fit perfect. It's gonna keep it tucked out of the way. It's gonna be real nice. It is not winter time, so I will not be using the heater. So it can fit in this area perfectly for now. And honestly, by winter time, this heater will be moving anyways in the tiny house. Let's go ahead and pull it out so you can see this side right here. Now this right here is where you would hook up extra batteries to expand your battery capacity. Right here is your solar hookups that plug in right here. Right here is wherever you will hook up that power cord I showed you to your generator or to your wall outlet to actually charge the system. And this section right here is to hook up to your house. Now over here on this side, what's going to make this unit work for me with my well is this right here, guys. It's the 120/240 volt max, 25 amp max, and it's also got a twist lock as well. Right here you got 120 volt plugs. Now I will tell you, I found out after using this unit for quite some time now, that if you are charging from a generator or a power source like that, it will disable the 240 and also one whole side of these 120 volt 110 plugs as well. But the other side will work while charging, which isn't that big of a deal, because mainly when I'm needing the well to work is when the generator is not running from here on out. You also got some overcharge protection, little things here, little relay breakers, some little breakers right here. They'll pop out if you overload the system, and then you could just push them back in and you should be good to go. Let's go ahead and get this thing powered up, see what kind of charge it's already got on it. We'll go ahead and plug it into the wall unit right there above, which is the reason why I'm choosing this spot right here to put it in. And then we'll go ahead and start rerouting some of the power to the Anker SOLIX F3800. As you can see, I got extension cords kind of running all through the tiny house. I am looking forward to cleaning all of that up and not having to step on those extension cords with bare feet. All right, let's get it rolled into place. I love the fact that it's got the wheels. It makes this so much easier. So let's go ahead and get our power cord hooked up and see if we can't get it charging. There we go. Get it close to 100%. We're going to go ahead and make the cable that we're going to hook to the well for the 220. Domino, are you going to help out today? No? All right, let's figure out how long of a cable that we need. We'll get the wire cut and then we'll start wiring it up. All right, we got plenty of wire here. I'm going to run it a little bit longer than I need, just for flexibility purposes. All right, now that we got that end of the plug made, if you are not comfortable with making your own plugs, definitely reach out to an electrician professional. I'm pretty decent with electric, but I also have Tim from Ridge Life, which is a commercial electric engineer, on standby if I ever need it. All right, so we're going to shut the well breaker off, make sure I don't shock myself, and we're going to go ahead and hook up the well end. We're going to just go one by one here. Take the first black one off. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my ground first. Alright, I can't find my wire nuts. I want to wire nut the wire that was coming in from the breaker box. So I contacted Mike down there at Drifting Dreamers, and he's got a couple. I'm going to run down there real quick and grab them. Let's go. There's a dreamer. What's going on? All right, let's get those wire nuts. Thank you, sir. That right there will do the trick. You know how it is. I got 7 million of them, but can't find them when I need them. All right, guys, let's get back to the mountain. All right, we made it back with the wire nuts. Let's go ahead and get the wire nuts on there, and then we can test this thing out. All right, now I shut the generator off whenever we was doing that electric, just for safety. Let's see how far we're charged. We're at 99%, perfect. This thing charges pretty fast. Here, after we do some testing and stuff, we'll go over all the specs and the power and all of that, and let you know exactly how strong this beast is. But before we test it, I'm gonna go ahead and download the app for this, because you can control everything with the app on this, and it'll be a whole lot easier for me to show y'all the different wattage draw and all of that other stuff. So let's get that done. All right, you can have multiple devices hooked up to this app, and I do. So I went ahead and named this one Tiny House. As you can see, 99% charged right here. And we have no inputs and stuff because it is shut off. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go ahead and connect the twist lock to the well. We're gonna turn the AC on. As you can see, the display came on. Let's go ahead and turn the water on and see if we can get the pump to kick on. Okay, we got everything in the kitchen plugged up right now. It's taking 59 watts for the ice maker, which is not running right now. It's just keeping cold. Also, the bread machine is plugged up, and also the microwave clock. None of it is running right now. We're going to go ahead and turn on the toaster oven. And as you can see, that's going to be 1600 watts by itself. So with that in the well, that's probably going to be our limitation. Let's go ahead and turn the water back on. Let's take a look at it and see what happens when the well kicks on. As you can see, the well's kicked on. It's at 3,455 watts, but it's handling it. And the well just kicked off and it jumped back down to 1,500. That is impressive, guys. To be pulling that much wattage with the well kicking on, that's all I need. Very rarely do I run a whole bunch of different of these appliances at the same time. Most of the time it's the toaster oven and the microwave, but I'm rarely washing dishes while all of that's going on as well. But for one more test, we're going to turn on the toaster oven again, and we're going to turn on the microwave, and we're going to see what that ends up coming out with. It should be less than the well and the toaster oven, and it is. We're at about 2,900 right now. Yeah, that's working phenomenally. So basically what that means is I can pretty much cook with everything in here. I can use the toaster oven, I can use the microwave, I could be over here mixing, making some cookies, and everything will work perfectly. It might be a little much if I'm using like all three of those and the well kicks on, but as long as I'm not washing dishes at the time, we'll be in there. All right, let me go ahead and get to my computer. I will pull up their website and we'll go over some of the specs. There is some limitations to this unit. The 240 will not work while it's being charged with AC, and also the second line of plugs also does not work while charging with AC. But if you have solar panels that you can also purchase with this unit and charging with DC, all of the plugs will work. I do have some solar units that I will be installing here in the future with this unit, which will eliminate that problem for me. But this is a game changer, guys. For me not to have to run my generator to be able to run the well here in the tiny house fixes so many problems for me, and also is going to make it to where I don't use all of that consumable fuel every single day. All right, let's go over the specs. All right, now that we're back on the computer, let's take a better look at the Anker SOLIX F3800. You have 6,000 to 12,000 backup power for the entire home. Manage your home solar energy with the app. You can expand the F3800 all the way up to 53.8 kilowatts. That's insane, guys. That's insane. It is great for running your RV. You also have direct charge for EVs. You got a 5-year warranty, 10-year lifespan, and it will charge 1,800 off the grid watts. Portable solar panels and an impressive 2400 watt charging, guys. That is crazy. You can also charge with a carport, and that's 120 watts. And you can run several appliances simultaneously with a 6,000 watt paired with another unit for 12,000 watts. And be able to run all of this right here, guys. Look at this enormous capacity. All right, let's go over a little bit of the specs. We're just going to focus on the F3800 portable power station because that's what I have right now, is just a single unit. But as you can see, there is other units right here with expansion batteries or home backup or home powering systems. You got AC output power at 6,000 watts, AC output voltage at 120/240 volts, AC input is 120, battery capacity 3840 watt hours, maximum scalability up to 1 F3800S plus 6 BP3800 expansion batteries. Solar input is 2400 watts. I will have to say, guys, that the F3800 is an absolute powerhouse. Another cool feature I wanted to show y'all, guys, this one right here, I have the well hooked up to the twist lock for the 240 right here, but this particular input right there is for your EV charging. You can charge your electric car with this thing. That is absolutely insane. All right, guys, I want to thank Anker SOLIX for the F3800 and sponsoring this video today. They have truly been a game changer for my backup power needs here at my off-grid cabin on the mountain. So many different versatile uses for this thing, whether it be a home backup, if you're on grid power and all of that for storms like we've been having around here lately, or if you're completely off-grid like myself right here. It is a very versatile unit and it is a powerhouse, guys. So thank you, Anker SOLIX, and I hope that everybody has a good day. Take another step closer to your goals, guys. Reach out to somebody you ain't talked to in a while, but make sure, and I do mean make sure, that you keep it real. Come on.